Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. You got your host Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Drop a like and a sub before we get into it, because it goes a long ways. And guys, today, if you can't tell by the sound of my voice,
today we have the funeral for the Miami Heat.
It's the NBA Finals Game 1 reaction, guys, and this is our honest reaction.
Anyways, but shit,
Irwin's excited because if you guys seen the breakdown, he had the Lakers in 6. I have the Heat in 7. Look, it's one game.
Yep.
Let's not all overreact, everybody. Calm down. We're not going to do like that SpongeBob scene where everybody's running across and stuff. Like, relax. We good.
But man, okay, this game, talk about two extremes, man. In the first quarter, the Heat came out, guns blazing.
Yeah.
But shit, man.
And it stayed tight for, minute, like for a little bit.
It stayed tight for a minute after the second quarter began, but then shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's like okay, look.
LeBron.
It's like, no, not even LeBron. No, not LeBron. Fuck LeBron. Anthony Davis is like the Heat's poppy, like after this game.
Heat's poppy.
And shit, man. Looking at the first quarter, it seemed like, the Heat were facing the Lakers on pro difficulty on 2K. And right after the second quarter started, the Lakers are like, all right, bet. Hall of Fame difficulty type shit. And it just went like downhill. It just went straight to shit for the Miami Heat in game 1. Bam got injured, with the shoulder strain. Fortunate for him, it seems like he's going to be all right. Goran Drajic doesn't look good. It's a torn plantar fasciitis or something, or fascia. Don't know how to pronounce it right, but it's not looking good. However,
could take him weeks.
It's gonna take weeks for him to
which is basically the whole finals.
Yeah, it's gonna take weeks for him to completely recover. However, the resources coming out that Goran Dragic was able to put weight on that foot, and he's still considering, seeing if he can come back later on in the finals. But look, guys. Heat Nation, Lakers Nation. I know y'all saying already, brooms, chill the fuck out. Heat Nation fans are already on suicide watch. Chill the fuck out.
There were some Heat fans that were freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, relax.
It's only one game, but looking into the future, does this change your prediction, Andrade, on this series?
No.
You still see it in Heat in 7?
I still see it Heat in 7. My biggest judgment is going to come after game 2. We can all address the fact that the Heat making it this far is almost a championship in itself for all Heat fans and for, any underdog fans. I wore this shirt because this is the first time they're in the finals since this Heatos era. So that's why I wore it for game 1. And on our live, I kept pointing out to people watching that were talking with us is, look, guys, the Heat have one of, if not the best head coach in the entire NBA, Erik Spoelstra. They're doing this for Pat. They're doing this for themselves. They got a chip on their shoulder. They're not just gonna die down like a, hurt dog.
Definitely not. And you were seeing in the fourth quarter when the game was definitely out of question, Jimmy Butler was checking back in.
Jimmy, Tyler, everybody was, and they weren't just they're gonna run away with it. All right, no, they were still fighting. But with Spoelstra, let's see how he adapts and strategizes for game 2. Because now, just like how LeBron uses game 1s, he observes and analyzes the field, the court, see how the other teams plays, and then he comes back and then he tends to go 4-1 in the series. Spoelstra is the same way. High basketball IQ guy, very high. And he's going to, tomorrow, maybe even tonight, Spoelstra, probably Butler, the rest of the Heat staff, a lot of other players, maybe Pat. Like, they're going to be in the film room watching us, rewatching a whole crap ton of different plays. And that's why game 2, let's see how it goes down. And one other thing that I pointed out on the live when we were watching that stood out to me was not only did the Heat players not chill out and still played hard when they knew the game was well underway to the Lakers.
Yeah, you were talking that with Hoopers.
Yeah. The Heat players, at least when all the cut shots they were showed to the ones that were on the sidelines and chilling, every single one was watching the game.
Locked in,
observing, watching,
not defeated.
Actually looking, at the, like, most of the times, like, either they'll be like eating shit, or their heads will be down, or they're doing something. They're mirando las gusarañas. Nah, like, these Heat players were like, I remember Tyler, Iggy, Nunn. They were the camera cut. They didn't know they were being watched. You know what I mean? And these guys were just beamed, looking at the game, still watching, knowing that they weren't gonna play again, knowing that they weren't gonna come back into that game, but they were still observing, and that says a lot. And this is what got the Heat there. This is part of the Heat culture, that dog mentality, that hustler mentality, that Miami hustle. Like, they're not gonna back down. Now, you know what else Game 1 showed us?
What?
That we can all agree, and we all knew this, the Lakers are the far superior team.
They are the far superior team, man. But look, a couple things in this game is, look, the Heat, they shot atrocious, after the first quarter.
31% from 3-point.
Even when Bam, was in the game, he was doing pretty bad as well.
Bam, please be good, bro. Please
Tyler
be good.
Herro wasn't shooting well either. If there's a bright spot, Jimmy Butler, for the times that he was playing, he played pretty well. Kendrick Nunn. He played. Yes, it was garbage time.
There are even tweets about that.
But Kendrick Nunn, yes, garbage time, but still, he played well.
Yeah, people were like, "Why is Kendrick Nunn the only one that looks like he came in finals form?" And I was like, "Damn,
garbage time." But it is what it is. But it speaks to the culture of the Miami Heat. The other players staying ready. Next man up. It also speaks to Kendrick Nunn character. He didn't know he was going to be put in the game, and he easily could have just coasted. Hey, this is garbage time, whatever. Mm-hmm. But he showed up for a reason, knowing that, hey, he wants to show Spoelstra that I deserve some more minutes, and he's definitely gonna have to step up with Goran Drajic, being injured. And that's going to be a key, to seeing what's going to go on. But I highly doubt it that the Heat are going to shoot horrible as they did right now. I'm assuming Bam is going to be.
Well, don't forget, that LA defense is a part of it.
I get you, but we face good defenses strong on the way back here. The Celtics had a very good defense. Milwaukee had a very good defense, and the Pacers, they're not, nobody. They're not the Washington Wizards.
True.
Okay, so I will expect some adjustments. Probably Spo's probably going to come back, because I don't think zone alone, more zone's gonna cut it.
Nah. And he doesn't remember in Game 6 he switched it out from the zone. Like, the man is always willing to adapt.
So we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Probably we might see some more Myers Leonard, some more Kelly Olynyk.
I was gonna say Hooper Bible brought that up.
That's not gonna stop Anthony Davis by no means. However,
nobody can stop
these
him.
Guys are 7 feet tall, 7-footers.
Yeah, as long as they can help contain him.
Maybe not contain him, slightly slow him down a little bit. If that could happen, then hey, it's gonna be a much closer game. It's not gonna be a 30-point blowout. I doubt it. It's gonna be like that for the finals. And if it's a close game and the Heat are doing one last thing as well, Duncan Robinson had 0 points. The likelihood of that happening again is very slim. And
the biggest thing though, and remember we also talked about this on our live, is like you were saying, the Heat faced hard defenses, but what the Heat did not face this entire playoffs run
is somebody like Anthony Davis.
Two players.
And
someone of LeBron's caliber, and then someone of AD's caliber.
And we haven't even seen LeBron yet.
Yeah.
The real LeBron. He was coasting in this game.
And no matter who you're a fan of, Heat, Lakers, a team that's not in the finals, we can all agree that the Lakers have the top 2 players in the series on their team. So that is something that matters. And now, if the Heat can break Davis's legs... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going with it.
I'll pull a Draymond, kick him in the balls.
But, yeah, we'll see how they play it out. But, yeah, guys, sorry. That'll wrap it up for today. Catch us live on Game 2 soon, and we'll have the reaction video right after. You know how it is. Ball Talk Deep.
We talk deep about ball. Appreciate all the love. We'll see you guys soon.
Instagram, Twitter, you know where to find us. And Instagram is when we go live.
Exactly.
Take care.
Later.